I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, welcome to my channel. All right, so it's the end of the day. I've got about an hour probably to work on some stuff. So I'm just gonna watch some videos, I think. Maybe not. I might just work. I'm just gonna work on making some plans for this life, for what I need to do in the garage and all this stuff. So I've already got my calendar kind of. I'm trying to like figure out how to do everything with work as well, because I work like 9.5, 10 hours a day.
Hello, shoppers,
That
and
definitely started all by itself. And so really I only have like 2 hours, and like I've already wasted an hour today. Just like letting the dogs out. And I made some like posts and whatnot. That took a lot of time actually, was making all those posts, because I had to like do some filming and then uploaded them to all the different sites. So like I did an Instagram post, I did a TikTok post, and I did Blue Sky. Did I do another one? Oh, and then YouTube. None of them were great. They were all terrible. I think especially because I'm using my phone. I do have a camera, but then like I'd have to like figure out how to like get the information. I have to get an adapter to put it on my laptop, yada yada yada. It just seems like a lot of work at this moment anyways. Right now, the phone, it's fine. No one's watching anyways. So anyway, I just have everything planned out. I even got like my Saturday and Sunday. I do have to work this Saturday for half the day, but then that it last part of the Saturday and the full Sunday, I'm gonna have a lot more time. And this is pretty much how my weeks will typically look. If I don't work the half day on Saturday, because I work every third Saturday, then I would have just a little bit more time on the weekends. But I've got to really cram things in on the weekends for sure. Yeah. So I think if I just don't stop to doom scroll ever, I could fit in 27 hours this week. Mind you, it is Thursday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Thursday. So no, I've already ruined this plan. Is it what? Yeah, it's Thursday. So I've got 3. Okay, he is now under the blanket, licking my leg. Looks like the last thing I was working on was meal prep. My studio remodel. I would love to remodel my studio at some point. I've actually made a little diagram here with my whole studio setup on there, which is pretty accurate to what it is right now. I'm gonna sneeze. Woo! Okay. So I've got one that says concept development. You see the naked ladies. I've got, what else do I have on here? A folder called Glaze, studio updates, the murder garage. Okay, interesting. I think this was when I was still in the planning stage before I did much. So, interesting little diagram there again. Love to waste my time on that stuff. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe I should start a new one. Let's see. what should we call it? Countdown. Oh, shit. Countdown. How do I? Shift. Countdown drop. Okay. And then I want to change the cover. I forget how to do that. All this stuff open. Okay, close all this stuff. Okay, and then we're gonna say, oh, I think I just swipe over. Yeah. Okay, and then I want to change this. I guess it's fine. Okay. Let's see here. Let's do a thicker pen, and we're gonna do a color. I'm gonna do like a purplish. Purplish blue. Okay, and then we're gonna just name it Countdown to drop. Right. So we've named it Countdown to Drop. All right. I like it. That's what matters. Okay, so what I need to do. So I need to first start running that kiln. Start running kiln. Refire forms. Why is this so big? I need to hold on. It's too big. And I need to make it so I can see it better. I'm gonna go white. Number 1. Start running kiln. Refire forms with issues. The whining is him. He's sulking. He will do this for hours. Just gonna cover him up. He's like a bird. To cover him up. Start running the kiln. Refire the forms with issues. 2. Set up. No. Clear table in library. Find a home for everything. Three. Set up photography Okay. Then after that, what's gonna be number 4? Oh, I didn't like that 4. Hold on, let's try that again. 4. How did I do the last ones? Yeah, I did the thing, okay. 4. Start photographing. Wow, I ran out of room real fast on that one. It's too big, too ambitious. Start photographing. Five. Oops. Website updates. 6. Start listing. But make private. 7. Fire photo list all forms. 8. Drop. Okay, that's my plan. So it is start running the kiln. I gotta just get the kiln going because it only holds so many that I can put in there. Although none of them have glaze on them, so I can tumble stack them. I can fit a lot of forms, that's what that means. I can fit a lot in a small space. I don't need to worry about them not touching each other, basically. They can literally lay on top of each other. Then I need to, I've got this little room that goes up, there's the stairs, I was talking about that before. That room right now has a large table in it that's full of shit. It's got a lot of like photos and stuff, like artwork that I haven't put on the walls in my house. So I need to find a place for everything. If I'm going to hang the artwork up, I need to hang the artwork up. If I'm not, then I just need to store it somewhere until I'm going to do that. So I can clear off that table, get my tripod set up, get my camera out, get the battery charged, make sure they've got the memory cards. Who knows where they're at. I'll have to locate all that stuff. So there's a little bit more details here than what I've got here. But I gotta clear that table off. Then I'm gonna set up the photography area, get the tripod set up, like I said, so that it is set and ready to go to take photos. Then I need to start photographing. So a lot of these that I have inside are ones that didn't have any issues. Like they don't have any glue residue on them. Long story, but I actually showed my forms in 2 different shows. I had my senior exhibition, and then the second show I had was across the street. There was this little community art gallery that we also showed at. And during that time, when I was showing my artwork, right as I was setting it up actually, our city, I think it was the city, I don't think it was the county, I think it was the city, or maybe it was the state, I don't know, at the time. It was this big deal where there was this like ban because people were protesting. It was like the Free the Nipple protest, and then there was like a ban on indecency or something. I don't know. I forget exactly what it was. God, I know I'm gonna need to look it up. No, Free the Nipple. Free the Nipple loses case challenges. Indecent exposure law. Yeah, so basically you can't, it says although Kansas City has ordinances governing nudity in massage shops and adult cabarets, the city has no similar law to Springfield prohibiting exposure of the female breast. So it was this very specific. Anyway, so this was all going on at that time. And so I'm pretty sure that's when this was happening. Anyway, so because this was happening, I decided I was going to censor all of my forms as a statement. And so all my forms had a black bar over their boobs and over their cooch. And I hot glued it on. What I didn't realize is when I took off the hot glue, one, it broke some of the forms. It straight up just cracked it off. And then two, ones that it was fine, it didn't make any damage to, there was a discoloration. So I think the hot glue has some sort of petroleum or something in it that soaked into the clay body because, like I said, they're unglazed forms. So they're porous, basically, and they can absorb things. Anyway, that means that there are some weird marks on them. And so I think if I just heat them up to the right degree, so around 1200 to 1400 degrees, if I can get that, hit that temperature, burn off whatever's on it, yeah, that's my plan, and they should be good as new, hopefully. I don't know, there's, yeah, right, yeah, they should be fine. Anyway, we'll see. All right, so while I'm doing all that, because each kiln load takes time, because it's like you gotta fire, that's like one day, you gotta cool it down, that's another day, then you gotta load it up, fire, cool down, da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Probably like a 3-day process in between all three. And then I need to start taking photos of the ones that aren't having issues, running kilns on the side, bringing them in, processing them. And then I need to also do website updates. And I don't know, I could do this concurrently. Like when my downtime, if I want to just, sit down, zone out to a show, and I can work on fixing my website. I get notices every single day that my website has issues. Plugins have broken. I made this website 10 years ago when I first graduated. I have not upkept it very well at all. Would it be best to just delete the shit and reload it up? Probably, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, I put a lot of work into it. I need to finish it. All these half-finished projects out there. I wanted to create this website that had like a plethora of like knowledge and stuff, and like take from all my classes and all my notes that I took. I took prolific notes in all my classes, and like put it as a wealth of knowledge on this website was my plan. But there's so many websites like that already. People have done it. They beat me to it because I fucked off and had depression for 10 years. Anyway, but get the website updated, get the forums listed on there. I think I've got one on there right now that is live. No one's once clicked on it, but that's fine. But I'm gonna post them all, but I make them private. Once I get everything together, get everything on the site, all preloaded, then I'm gonna make a drop date. I'm gonna hype it up, hopefully. Hype it up enough that people will want to buy from it, and drop them. And yeah, they'll go find their homes somewhere else. They're really cute. So, and they're all different, like they're not all the same. They have butts. Some of them, they have like little wrinkly butts. They have a little part of their back right there. And then each one of them has a different little design for their pubes. They got a belly button, little boobies, and if you imagine, here, I'm just gonna put this little plant behind it. So if you imagine, you put your little plant in it, see how cute it is? Like I wouldn't put a real plant into it. it because it's not glazed, so you don't want to put water in it. You could probably put like, if you could find a thinner vase that fits in here, that's like glass, that's hidden, you could put that in and put water in that and then have a real plant in it. So that would be a way of getting around that. But if you just put straight water in it, it's going to leak out the bottom. Because they're not, like I said, they're not glazed. I do have a few glazed ones that I played with, which I'll put up as well. But yeah, you know, they're not, like I said, they're not perfect. They got little bumps. This clay body here is one of my favorites. It's one I made myself. Mixed it and everything. But yeah, little cute little vase. And I don't know, you know, if I'll get back to making these forms again. I don't know, but that's the plan. Okay, so I feel like I've got a good plan here. We've made progress. Yes. What I need to look up now. And what'll mix this up right now. Okay. So, okay, start firing. I think I just bisque fire them again. Yeah. I could do a light bisque, like a cone 06. That's pretty high though. Is that needed? I could probably do cone 018. Cone 018 question mark. I don't even know if I have cones for that temperature. Which I don't. Do I have to have a cone for that? No, I've got an electric cone that's got a digital digital program thing. So I don't actually need the cone. Cones are good, but I'm not like, it's just a bisque fire. It's fine. So I think if I do cone 018, and if that doesn't work, I might, so I'll experiment. Start with cone 018, see if that's hot enough to burn everything off. It should be. It should burn off at 800 degrees, which is like way low. But I want to just be sure. So do like a cone 018. If that's not enough, go to cone 04 and just do a bisque fire. And that should be fine. So yeah, cool. That's the plan. So I need to go back to my calendar. Can I start that tomorrow? You really shouldn't fire a kiln if you're not here. I do have a camera set up out there though that I could watch it. But while I'm at work, I wonder how long that would take to get to that temperature. I just think it's too risky. I think what I do is wait till Saturday. So Saturday morning. Let's do beige. Okay, I'm gonna wake up at like 5. I'm gonna get ready, get coffee. I need to put that on here. Can't forget the coffee. Coffee. Then I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna move this down. So I don't need to start work until there. Let's make this. Go down there. No, that was terrible. Do it again. Still terrible. It's fine. You get purple. What you're gonna do, we'll just say start kiln. Yeah. Because I'll be working from home too. So if I need to, I could log out real quick for 5 minutes, go check on it, come back, log back in while I work. And then we're going to change this as well. Good. Okay. Good plan. So that's going to be Saturday. How do I... Okay. So tomorrow, after work, the plan is... Let me delete this. I'm going to change it to... What have I done? What? I don't know what I've done. And we're going to say heat. Now, when I get home, I need to make this. And we're going to make it tiny. Heat, garage, and let dogs out. And that way the garage can heat for 2 hours. Come here, boys. listening to people outside? Stop. Okay, so get off work, let the dogs out again, eat some dinner, and then I'm gonna go out to brush. Well, maybe I should do that first, because I don't want it to be dark. Hold on. I don't like going out there in the dark, especially right now because my fence is broken. I don't feel safe out there. So, I'm gonna move dinner and dogs down. I think I can eat dinner while I'm working this day. I don't normally, but I think I can do it this one time. And then I'm gonna let the dogs out when I get back in, which won't take terribly long. Deal with the dogs there. And so it's gonna be load, kiln, load kiln, prep, programming. So I need to program the kiln, but I can get it all set up out there. So I'll have the heater, I'll have to unplug the heater at that point because the heater plugs in the same place. Get it all set up, get my camera set up. And then do all that. Then I'll come in, deal with the dogs, and then I should film some content too. Then I'm going to come in, deal with the dogs, and then I can post. For an hour or two. Then deal with the dogs again, go to sleep. Okay. So that looks like tomorrow. Alright. Then Saturday, start my kiln, work from home. I think it's supposed to be pretty nice. I don't know. Let me look at the weather. Spring. Alright, so it looks like Saturday's high is a 48, and Sunday is a high of 42. A little colder on Sunday. So this is 40, 48 degrees, 42 degrees. And tomorrow's supposed to be 42 as well. Okay. Sunday's gonna be mostly like meal planning and prepping for the next week. Grocery shopping, doing laundry, taking a shower. I do have 6 hours blocked off, but I don't have a shower on here. So let's be realistic here, Sumi. We're gonna say, take a shower. So here, we're gonna do shower. Meal prep. Do 3 hours in there. So yeah, because I'll probably like check the kiln and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna erase all these days that I didn't actually do anything. Yeah. Because it's a lie. I didn't do anything these days. Down the line, piece it all like it never happened, because it didn't. Alright, and then what day am I on? Wednesday? It's yesterday. I'll show you what this looks like in a second here. Oh, maybe I didn't need to do that. Got a little crazy. Then today, I mean, I did do like the work and stuff. I'm not gonna go back and fix it. We've already committed. Already committed. Yeah. So we've got, oh no, 3. This is 1, 2.5, 3.5, actually. Three, 6, 12, 15. We'll just say it's 15.5 hours. Okay. I mean, it's not terrible. What's today's temperature? Oh, it's already gone. I'll never know. Oh, doesn't matter. Alright. Whew, I'm getting tired. Alright, so this is now earlier part of the week, not accounted for. This is today, tomorrow, the next day, and then Sunday. So got it all planned out. The only thing I really have on there though is the firing, which I still need to like clean the table. I can add that in. Let's see here, we can say check. So your check kiln, clear table, check, kiln, set up, photo, space. All right, then Sunday, I bet you unload kiln, reload kiln, free program. So I don't know about during the week firing that kiln. If I come home, because I usually work from home from like 2 o'clock on, like 2 to 5 o'clock I work from home. But if I come home and before I clock back in, I go out there, I start the kiln, then I will be home. It'll be from 2 o'clock till 8 o'clock before I go to bed. Will it fire in 6 hours? That is the question. It might, because it's not getting up that hot. And these aren't wet forms that need to like go slow or anything. I mean, I don't want to go too fast, but like I'm not having to burn out, like have to worry about any moisture or anything like that. These have already gone to cone 8 or 9, possibly 10, possibly 12. Long story. So I think that's the plan for next week. So this will be Monday. Come home, turn the kiln on, have it all ready to go, turn the kiln on, book it inside, get logged in, do my work, check on the kiln, make sure it's off before I go to bed, and then hopefully it'll be fired. All right. I think we've got a plan in the making. This is wild. And this is what we need right now. We need to start making shit. All right, 7:44. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I think that's enough planning for today. I'm probably gonna watch a YouTube video before I go hit the hay. And drink my
Hello, my friendly shoppers, and welcome back.
Why? Drink my ice Starburst lemon. This is not my favorite flavor. It's kind of sad. Ugh. It's like lemon dish soap or something. Anyway, have a good evening, everybody. I hope this was interesting at all, but thank you for sitting with me and planning with me. I feel like I've got a better grasp of where I want to go from here, and something that I can totally achieve. It doesn't, right now it's too cold to like throw anything. I mean, I could, but it would be cold water and, you know, in a cold garage. And I don't want to do that right now. I'll wait for that to warm up a bit before I start doing that. But this I can work on in the cold. And I still need to finish cleaning up the garage as well. I want to go through it section by section. I've already done 2 sections, but I want to do all the way around and like dust off all the cobwebs and all the dust, and just go through it methodically and get all that crap out of there, as much as I can anyways. It's not gonna be perfect, but it'll be better. Just wipe things down, move things out, clean under them. That way I feel like it's like a semblance of a clean space, for now anyways. I really want to get one of those Mr. DIY Mr. Cool mini splits for out there. That is one of my big goals, is to get one of those. And then I have to deal with the squirrel problem, because I came home the other day and there was something screaming, like the most blood curdling scream. And I was like, what is that noise? And I could hear it. It was like coming from my garage. And so I went over there and I looked up into my soffits, and you could see like bedding material and stuff, like, you know, if you had a hamster or something, like coming out of like the little cracks and crevices. And the screaming was coming from there. And so I got something to like poke it a little bit, because, you know, it's like, it's just stuck up there. And it scurried. Almost positive it's a freaking squirrel. So there's probably squirrel nests all in my soffits up there. I guess I have to take all my soffits down. I don't know. I don't want to do that to them in the winter. I don't want to unalive these squirrels. I'm not a monster. So I think I'm gonna let them chill out, and then once it warms up, they're getting evicted. And I guess I take all the soffits down, clean it all out, and put them back up, and then figure out how the hell they got in there. I don't know. I wish I could insulate my garage. I wish I could fix all the wood paneling that's around it so that it doesn't have holes in it. Wish I could put new siding on it, and then fix the little addition part so it isn't so janky. My little storage area. I don't know. I got lots of wishes. I don't have the money to do it with, though, so just gonna have to make do. It doesn't have to be perfect.